A former spokesperson for the U.S. Israeli consulate is in Chattanooga to support Israel and offer his perspective on the war. Shahar Azani spoke to the Redemption of the Nations Church and held a Q&A.
Local 3's Abigail Martin caught up with the special guest and has more.
Azani says his message to Americans is clear. Stand with Israel and take action, if that's by social media or writing to leaders.
We are engaged in a battle for civilization, as we've seen as of October 7th, when dark forces of barbarism have launched a ferocious attack against innocent Israelis.
Azani says the Hamas attack 1 month ago was something we have never seen before.
This was the most gruesome massacre of Jews in one day since the Holocaust. 1,400 innocent souls.
He says it's important to gather as a society to fight evil. He says it's also important to ask what we can do to help. Azani says he chooses to fight for the children, remembering those who have been hurt, kidnapped, or killed.
And for a month, savage Hamas has held him in captivity. And imagine her in the dungeons of a horrid, barbaric organization that perpetrated the most horrible of deeds.
Azani says Israel is tasked with facing evil, but says Israel is not alone. He wants to empower others to speak up.
Make your voices heard. This is the time to rise. How many times are we troubled by something and we end up just complaining in the kitchen table and that's where it ends? No more.
He says we are in the age of accountability and people need to stand up and engage in the conversation. Azani says it's important to be there for one another. When he landed in Chattanooga, he was met with students holding an Israeli flag and a friendly shalom.
Israel is not alone. Chattanooga is not alone. We are together in this and we will win.
He says it is not just an Israeli battle and says people should consider the future that's being created. Reporting live in studio, I'm Abigail Martin, Local 3 News.